Welcome to the Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Don't miss out. Hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest updates. Now, let's dive into today's electrifying news. In the dynamic NBA market, the Golden State Warriors initially set their sights on Paul George. However, with that deal not materializing, they have now turned their attention to a new target, Lauri Markkanen. Should the Markkanen deal fall through, they have a promising alternative in Cameron Johnson, currently with the Brooklyn Nets. In this proposed trade, the Warriors would aim to acquire Cameron Johnson, known for his exceptional three-point shooting ability, boasting a career average of 39%. Johnson, coming off an impressive season with averages of 13.4 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 2.4 assists in 58 regular season games, could offer the firepower needed for the Warriors to remain competitive. His consistent long-range shooting is seen as a solution to fill the void left by Klay Thompson's absence, bolstering the team's title chances. At the same time, the Warriors face a crossroads with Andrew Wiggins, whose performance has declined since his All-Star selection 2 years ago. With averages of just 13.2 points per game last season and shooting percentages of 45% from the field, 35% from three-point range, and 75% from the free throw line, there are growing doubts about his fit and future with the team. Faced with this scenario, the Warriors are actively exploring trade options to reshape their roster and enhance competitiveness. According to Evan Giddings of 95.7 The Game, these moves reflect the Warriors' commitment to strategic rebuilding aimed at optimizing their roster for long-term success. This approach not only reinforces their dedication to excellence, but also reignites hope among fans for a promising season. Alongside their pursuit of reinforcements like Cameron Johnson, the Warriors are carefully weighing Andrew Wiggins' future following a season below expectations. The team is determined to explore all options to maximize their competitive potential. The decision to explore a trade for Wiggins reflects not only a quest for dynamic roster renewal, but also an effort to adjust the team to the demands of the modern NBA game. Meanwhile, Cameron Johnson represents more than just an alternative option. With his proven ability to convert three-pointers in crucial moments, Johnson could play a pivotal role in the Warriors' strategy, especially in a transitional period following Klay Thompson's departure to the Dallas Mavericks. His addition would not only strengthen the roster depth but also inject new dynamism into the Warriors' offense, essential for competing in an increasingly competitive conference. Evan Giddings, an analyst at 95.7 The Game, notes that the Warriors' moves are not just about bolstering the current roster, but also about laying the groundwork for future successful seasons. With a strategic approach to each trade decision, the Warriors are showing a clear commitment to building a team that can not only compete but dominate in the NBA. As the Warriors consider their options with Andrew Wiggins and explore the possibility of acquiring Cameron Johnson, they're also evaluating the long-term impact of these moves. Klay Thompson's departure represented a significant loss in terms of skill and leadership, but it also opened up space for a strategic roster rebuild. With Cameron Johnson, the Warriors aim not only to fill the void left by Thompson, but also to adapt their playing style to the modern demands of the NBA. Johnson is not just an elite shooter, but also a player who has shown the ability to contribute in multiple facets of the game. His ability to stretch the opposing defense with accurate long-range shooting not only creates space for Stephen Curry and other playmakers, but also strengthens the Warriors' bench depth. Meanwhile, Andrew Wiggins' situation remains a focal point. Despite uncertainties about his recent performance, Wiggins still has potential as a valuable piece in a trade. His scoring and defensive abilities may attract interest from other teams, offering the Warriors the opportunity to add complementary pieces that can contribute immediately. Evan Giddings emphasizes that for the Warriors, each move in the trade market is not just about the present, but about building a solid foundation for the future. With a strategic focus on maximizing resources and opportunities, the team is positioned to compete consistently and sustainably in the NBA. In my opinion, the moves the Warriors are considering, such as the potential acquisition of Cameron Johnson and the evaluation of Andrew Wiggins' future, are interesting and potentially beneficial strategies for the team. Cameron Johnson would bring significant value with his long-range shooting ability and defensive versatility, which could fill the void left by Klay Thompson's absence and complement Stephen Curry-centered gameplay. His arrival could strengthen the Warriors both offensively and defensively, improving their chances of competing at the top of the Western Conference. On the other hand, Andrew Wiggins' situation presents a challenge. Considering his inconsistent performance and varying expectations, exploring trade options for Wiggins could allow the Warriors to rebalance their roster and acquire players who better fit the team's needs. This could revitalize roster depth and increase tactical flexibility in critical situations. In summary, the Warriors' decisions in the trade market not only reflect a search for talents that complement their stellar core, but also demonstrate a commitment to maintaining competitiveness and aspiring to future titles. It's a strategic approach that addresses both the present and future of the franchise, which is crucial in a highly competitive NBA environment. How do you assess the potential moves by the Warriors in this NBA market period, especially considering the possible arrival of Cameron Johnson and the future of players like Andrew Wiggins? What are your expectations and concerns for the upcoming season, Warriors fans? If you're excited about the team's potential moves in this NBA market, such as the arrival of Cameron Johnson and the future of players like Andrew Wiggins, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more updates and discussions about your favorite team.